In production problems news, submitted by The Chosen One, the directors for the new Star Wars Han Solo spinoff have been replaced in the 4th month of production.
What did they do? They fuck up.
Wait, what? They switched the director in the middle of the shoot?
Yeah, which is like unheard of.
Oh shit. I heard they did that with Deadpool too, the second one.
Really?
I heard the original director was like, fuck this, I'm tired of these fucking like Ryan Reynolds type jokes. I want to do like a legit film. I want to do like legit jokes, and then he just bounced out.
In the middle of the field?
So, I think so.
I'm surprised he's not blacklisted.
Yeah.
You can't just leave in the middle of a job like that.
The directors bounced? Like they just said they didn't want to do it anymore?
No, they actually
They got
kind
fired?
of got fired.
Who fire?
Phil Lord and Chris Miller are the 2 directors that were on this film. They are a writing and directing team. They've worked on 21 and 22 Jump Street,
Oh, cool.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and the Lego Movie.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, and so they were hired to direct the Han Solo spin-off, which is still untitled. And so they've been filming since February. There's still several weeks left of filming. But during the filming, they apparently had these creative differences with the producers. This is what Lord and Miller said. Quote, unfortunately, our vision and process weren't aligned with our partners on this project. We normally aren't fans of the phrase creative differences, but for once, this cliche is true. We are really proud of the amazing and world-class work of our cast and crew. That's what they said. And one of the producers, named Kathleen, she said, quote, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are talented filmmakers who have assembled an incredible cast and crew, but it's become clear that we had different creative visions on this film and we've decided to part ways.
I want to know the real shit. Don't give me that Hollywood bullshit.
Oh, I know what happened.
Well,
What happened?
There is one insider though that did mention that they were having differences understanding the Han Solo character. So there was this one person that said like he's not a comedian, he's just sarcastic and selfish. So it seems like these directors wanted to, you know, spin more jokes and go like crazier with the character, but then the actual producers, they're way more traditional, and so they had like an entirely different vision for this film. So it didn't
This is
pan
what
out.
happened. They're like, Han Solo should be funny. And the producer's like, the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, well, fuck you, bitch. I hope your fucking kids die. No, they get heated on set, though. Especially when it comes to, like, visionaries. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm pretty sure it was, like, some shit.
You literally started your sentence with,
Yeah.
this is what
This
happened.
is exactly what happened.
I like David's version more. I want to see some Hollywood producers throw down.
So it's not the directors that split up, it's the directors and the producers have beef.
Yes.
So they fired themselves?
No, so it seems like
You're fired.
The producer fired the director?
from the way that they're reporting it, it's like they kind of got kicked off the film. That the producers were like, well, this is our film. Like, we don't like what you're going with this, so we're kicking you out.
Can do that.
So they're saying, though, that now they've hired Ron Howard.
Oh, cool.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he's still active.
What was the last movie he directed?
Silence of the Lambs.
You didn't do that, did he?
No, he did. I was just joking.
Did he do Deadpool?
No.
I forgot.
Ron Howard?
Oh, he didn't do Deadpool.
let
Tim
me
Miller did
see.
Deadpool.
Oh, right.
The last film he directed,
Yeah.
Inferno.
Oh, right. The Da Vinci Code series.
Yeah, he did that.
I don't know. Star Wars is one of those really, really, like, sacred brands that there's a lot on the line. I think it's even more, like, the characters are so, it's a lot more crazier than Marvel.
Oh, for sure.
You just can't taint anything. You can't mess it up. And I think there's just a lot more on the line when it comes to
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's interesting, like, if you have an opinion about a Star Wars film that doesn't, like, match with the majority, they get so mad.
Yeah.
Like, the recent Star Wars film where they were, you know, continuing the story, I thought that movie was complete fucking ass.
Which one's that one? Rogue One?
No, Rogue One was a different thing. They got to have creative freedom with that. I thought Rogue One was pretty decent. But it was so stupid. Like,
I didn't see the recent one.
they just kept on doing playbacks to the original Star Wars, which is completely fine. You know what I mean? Like, they have like the whole swipes and everything, just like the OG stuff, which is dope. I really appreciate it. But, like, for example, like, they were trying to find the Millennium Falcon, right? And then Han Solo's just like, it's in the one place in the universe I didn't check. It's like, what the oh, conveniently, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it was so stupid. Everything was placed. It was just kind of
It's
dumb.
the one where the girl was the main leader.
Yeah, she was dope. I really liked her.
I like her too.
The comedy was so awkward. You could tell those two had like the worst comedic timing, so it made me cringe. There was like really only one part that was funny, and they kept on trying to do like this banter between the guy and the girl where they were supposed to have funny banter, and it was
They're supposed to be flirty between each other.
exactly, but it was just super fucking awkward because you could tell that's not like in their bag of acting. Like I'm not saying it like as a critique point. It's just like people in the theater were kind of like, all of us were just like, what the fuck? It's weird. It just wasn't a good film, dude. And I don't like it when they taint my childhood films. You know what I mean? So, ugh.
You know what's funny? Like sometimes there's like heated ass fucking discussions creatively over like the cutest shit. Like I could picture like someone like working on Toy Story, and it's like they're fucking getting heated over the color of like Buzz Lightyear's like outfit or something. And that happens all the time in the creatives. Like
Yeah.
And it's like people are so emotionally invested into everything. Like I don't know. After a while, you take a step back and you're like, what the fuck? That's stupid. Yeah. What the fuck was all that about?
Yeah, like with Lord and Miller, they're saying that they had very limited creative freedom.
Of course.
And so that's the thing that really...
Creedom, I get it.
Freedom. Yeah, freedom.
Credo.
I like Credo.
Credo.
I want Creedom.
Yeah, but this move is like really stirring up Hollywood. Like, what? This is crazy. They're like in the middle of it, and they got rid of the directors and bringing in someone new. So now Ron Howard is gonna spend weeks re-editing and doing pickup shots of what they've already filmed, and then take off from there. But it's like a lot of work ahead, and they're also like not really sure how, like who's gonna get credit, like the director credits. Since
Damn.
Yeah,
I just can it and restart everything.
too much money.
Money.
Yeah, but what if they already spent like 10 million?
Yeah.
They probably spent way more than that.
Fuck it, they're all rich.
Way more than that for sure. Like it's interesting because like they have that whole creative freedom thing. It's funny like when you allow somebody to do what they want to do.
Freedom, it's freedom.
Yeah, freedom. When you allow somebody to do what they want to do, like the product is so different. So if you see like, I think the director of Logan, right? He also did X-Men, the second one, second generation or some shit like that. I forgot which one it was, but it was pretty terrible. But in Logan, he was allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted. Rated R, create the backstory, and that was literally probably one of the only Marvel films I really liked was Logan.
Nice. That Logan was awesome.
Because it was a standalone film. You don't have to be an X-Men fan to like that film.
Yeah.
You just enjoyed it for what it is.
I recently saw it. I was
It's-
like, oh shit.
Dude, man, like Logan was amazing, and they're gonna make it like film noir. They're gonna put a black and white version of it too.
Oh, it's
What?
Gonna,
That's tight.
it's crazy, like because they allowed him to do what he wanted, and then it was one of the best Marvel films that ever came out. I mean, obviously, what's it called? Guardians of the Galaxy was really funny, but this was like more of the serious one.
Yeah.
So good, especially when in the beginning, we're just like, "Grr, right there, this motherfucker."
That was
I
cool.
love that shit. I think Wolverine should be way more vicious than what we see.
Yeah, that's how his character is, like in the comic books too. So when I saw it, I actually didn't read up on anything about Logan, and people were just like, "Yo, it's dope." And so when I watched it, there was nobody in the theaters, and the opening scene, he just fucking puts his claws right through the head. So I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Because I didn't expect any of that.
I wish they would hire me to write the character story, because if Wolverine is an animal, what he should be doing is putting his mouth.
Don't look at
on
me for a
someone-
fucking example.
No, he
You
should be
always
putting
scare
his
me.
mouth on someone's eye and then sucking the eyeball out, and then use his claws to cut the retinas. Like that's what.
I don't know about that, bro.
That's what should be happening. That's the type of action.
That's fucking disgusting,
It
dude.
always turns to me like to be the fucking
Or,
dummy. in
or,
the
or
example.
like stick his hand in the person's mouth, go all the way down the esophagus, and then activate his claws once he reaches his rectum. So now from the inside out, goes
That's disgusting.
the real Wolverine.
That's why he's the minister of torture.
I know. You want a
You
claw
really do.
boner?
You know what I pictured when you said about the fucking eye thing? You know how like the hack is if you want to make egg whites, right? You just take the
Oh yeah.
that you suck the egg yolk and then you take it out. I just pictured that. Like a fucking egg yolk going into someone's mouth.
You had the stature of the original Wolverine though.
the original one.
Like around like 5. I think well actually the original Wolverine I think is supposed to be really short, but you're like what 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
You got like the muscular build. You actually look like Wolverine.
Asian Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I'll help write it. Hire me.
I know.
We just gotta make a full feature from the trailer that we made.
yeah.
Yeah. I came to say goodbye. Sorry.
I love that trailer. It was one of my favorites.
Wolverine.
That's when you slapped me.
Oh, that's right. That shit was amazing.
Take my company.
I don't want the company.
No, you don't speak at all. Oh, say it again. I don't like you. Oh, what's? Just kidding. Oh, got you this way. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I actually want to see like an entire book recreated by you and just different ways of torture. Like things that you've never.
Dude, you should call it the Ministry of Torture.
Me away with this shit. I'm like, how do you think of that?
I love violence.
My favorite one was when he got someone's ears and
In the face, and he pulled the ears out.
First of all, you have to scrunch up your body so small. Wow, blast up.
yeah, he got in that position really fast.
It's funny because it's violent, but it's also very funny looking. Like, can you imagine a man going onto another man's eye and like sucking his eye out? You gotta fucking suck his eye out first. It's like the game that we played on Just Kidding Party.
Oh yeah, the suck and blow.
Yeah.
Like he's so violent. That film, there's this a Korean film called like Akabara Poata. Yeah, so it's like it's literally like one of my favorite revenge films of all time, right? And everybody's watching the film. And
Oh, it's the one with the Korean G.I. Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
yeah.
what's the English translation for them?
I Saw the Devil.
I heard really good things about that.
And yeah, and this dude is watching it. Everybody else is horrified by all the shit he's
He's the
doing.
one that you made Mariel watch and she started crying.
Yeah.
We're watching Hawaii.
Yeah.
Anime?
No, this is a film.
Oh, like an actual live
Yeah.
action?
And this fool is watching the film and he's like, and I was like, dude, isn't that shit crazy? He goes, you know what the funny thing is? Like 5 minutes before it was happening, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, bro.
Because I was watching the movie and I'm like, you know what I would do? I would do this.
What was it?
I forgot what happened. But like in the situation when I was like brainstorming like, oh, there's a bat here, there's a stick here, what would he do? And I'm like, what would I do? Oh, I would grab that and do this, and it's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's like this guy's a fucking maniac, dude. Like, there was a guy that was. There's a scene in the film. Spoiler alert, but
It's an old movie, it's okay.
yeah. But a lot of people probably haven't seen this. One of my favorite
I
films.
wanted to watch it.
There's like a part where the guy's
Tell me,
like,
la la la.
he's like basically mocking him, laughing at him, right? And he's like, oh, you think that's funny? He grabs his mouth and he tears his mouth apart.
Oh, that was
Oh,
the part.
yeah.
This guy.
Because he was
That was the
talking
part.
back. It was like he's laying in the hospital. I'm like, man, if this motherfucker talks back one more time, I would stick my hands into his mouth and
That was
just
the part.
dislocate their entire jaw. And he did it. I was like, yeah!
You're like soulmates. Whoever wrote this, man, we gotta be friends.
Yeah, because he was like talking about. He's like, well, he goes, if you're already here, your family's probably dead. Your wife's already raped, anyways. And he starts laughing in his face. And he's like, oh shit.
Oh no, you don't say nothing like that to a human being. That's not nice.
I gotta watch that film again.
Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you guys have any juicy little gossip details and you guys want to submit it, well, guess what? You can. Cruise on over to the description box below, click on the link, submit the story, and hopefully we will pick it and talk about it. For more videos, click right over here.